Lightspeed LEGO Review number 1, Z-95372. This barricade's alright, I like the shields, but I made a better one. Link to the instructions in the description. The speeder is a bit bulky, but still not that bad. Again, I made a better one, same link in the description. The stab is the best one they've made to date, good stuff, and the Octoptara Droid is amazing. I love this thing. For figures, we finally have the return of regular Phase 2 grunts. They're basically perfect. The same goes for the Shock Trooper. We also have the return of Super Battle Droids, and they're great as well. Even better than the originals. And finally, 2 regular B1s, nothing crazy, but still very welcome. Overall, pretty darn good. 8 out of 10. That's it for the review, let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO Review number 2, Z-95345. This cannon is actually really good, almost like a smaller version of an AV-7 anti-vehicle cannon. It's got space for a single figure, the barrel can be angled up and down, and has a built-in spring-loaded shooter. The legs can also be adjusted. For figures, we have 2 501st Heavies. These guys are pretty great, I especially like the backpack prints. The 501st Specialist is awesome, I love the macro binoculars. The Commander is good as well, though he would look much better with a cloth waistcape rather than a printed one. Come on LEGO, I know you can't afford it. Overall, it's a good battle pack with great figures and a surprisingly good build, though the price of $20 for a battle pack is a bit much. Still, 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO Review number 3, Z-95359. This mortar stud shooter thingy is clearly just here because there was a bit of parts budget left over, but for what it is, it's fine. The main build, the Swamp Speeder, is actually really nice though. It has space for 2 troopers and their weapons, as it should, and 2 stud shooters at the front. Unfortunately, the main thruster of the speeder isn't able to rotate from side to side, unlike on the real thing, which is a bit of a shame. For figures, we have 3 332nd troopers, 2 of whom are equipped with jetpacks. Overall, they look pretty good with the exception of how the tops of the helmets are printed, which really breaks up the pattern they're going for. But Vaughn here is the real disappointment, with him missing most of the smaller details that set him apart from the rest of the company. Even a darker colored visor would have improved him significantly. Overall, ignoring the baffling choice of putting a Swamp Speeder in a set on Mandalore, I do really like the main build. However, the figures definitely lack a bit of polish, especially Vaughn. And again, the $20 price tag is just too high for a battle pack. 6 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO Review number 4, Z-95280. The BARC Speeder is pretty nice, though it is quite oversized. It has space for a single figure and 2 stud shooters at the front. The AT-RT is also way too big, even worse than the speeder, but still, it's a decent build. Again, space for a single driver, clips for some equipment, decently adjustable legs, and a single stud shooter in the place of the main cannon, which I think a build-up barrel would have looked much nicer even with a stud shooter still integrated. For figures, we have 3 501st Troopers, and they're literally perfect. No complaints here. The Jet Trooper is great as well. The B1s feel like an afterthought, but still, more droids is never a bad thing. Overall, though the builds are good for what they are, I feel that there is a better battle pack version of this set with smaller builds and no droids. The clones are literal perfection though. 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO Review number 5, Z-95002. This sniper droideka is actually pretty great, one of the better LEGO droidekas. Unfortunately, you can't really roll it though. The AT-RT is way too big again, though I actually prefer this design to the 75280 Space for a single driver, once again, slightly adjustable legs, and the cannon can turn from side to side. For figures, we have a single 501st Trooper, and I do actually like the look of these Phase 2 Clone Wars guys, even though the helmets are a bit silly looking. Yoda is an odd inclusion in a set based on Umbara, but he's still a fine figure. And the Commando Droid Captain is pretty neat. More droid variants is something we desperately need nowadays. Overall, good builds, good figures, though it probably could have used like one more clone and droid, and a $20 retail at the time is not that bad. Still, not the flashiest set, so 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO Review number 6, Z-95342. This fighter tank's strange. It's not bad, but it's not that good either. Inside it has space for a single driver, and up top it has a position for a gunner. Can't close the hatch on him though. The main weapons can be rotated up and down, and have spring-loaded shooters. For figures, we have 287th Troopers, and I adore these guys. Basically Shock Troopers, but purple? Yes please. The Commander/Airborne Trooper is rad as well. Mace Windu is the best one we've ever had, especially love that arm printing. And the B1s are, well, B1s. Overall, the build is definitely the worst fighter tank LEGO's ever put out, but that doesn't mean it's terrible, just underwhelming. The choice of the non-canon 187 for the clones is strange as hell, but I also love them and don't care. It's a great figure selection. $40 retail though was a bit much. The figures are doing a lot of heavy lifting here, 6 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO review number 7. Z-95012. The Flintnut Speeder is really good actually, probably the best one with the 750171, but also it's just a Flintnut Speeder. The BARC Speeder is really good too, nearly identical to the 75281, so it holds up really well. The Sidecar is also a nice addition. It has space for 2 figures, surprise. The Sidecar can be turned 180 degrees to fire back like in the show, I think, and has 2 flick-fire missiles. Classic. For figures, we have 2 commando droids. They're pretty cool. Obi-Wan's great as well, even with his weird face. To be honest, I've grown quite nostalgic for these Clone Wars designs. Not that I actually miss them. And Phase 2 Captain Rex is Phase 2 Captain Rex. He's not as special as he was a year ago, but I love him all the same. Overall, this set often gets overshadowed by the inclusion of a single immensely desired figure, which he is cool, but so is the rest of it. Good build, good fix, and a $25 retail was pretty great. I definitely regret missing out on this back in the day, but I have it now. I can live with a single kidney. 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO review number 8. Z-95004. This Headhunter slaps. It's really good. It's got a seat for a single pilot. In the back there is a small storage compartment. It has fully retractable landing gear, which is shockingly uncommon nowadays. And at the back there is one of these large spring-loaded cannons, which are always awesome. For figures we have a single 501st Trooper. He's good, if only a little goofy looking. The 501st Pilot goes really hard though, and it's a shame LEGO's never reused this helmet, just like with the ARC Trooper from a year prior. Like, what's up with that? And Punkrell is awesome, an absolutely fantastic figure, but also fuck Punkrell. Overall, it's a really good set. A strong build with a great figure selection, there's not much to complain about. The $50 retail price though feels maybe a bit too much for what you get, like maybe throw in another 501st or even a 212th Trooper. But again, what you get is really good. 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO review number 9. Z-95283. This AAT is weird. Like, it's not very accurate, especially when it comes to the turret. But I still somehow find myself kind of liking the look of it. The main turret can be rotated 360 degrees, and the barrel can be angled up and down. It has space for 2 droids, one inside the body and one inside the turret. And the body has 2 spring-loaded shooters, nicely integrated. You can also find my improved version linked in the comments and description. For figures, we have 2 AAT drivers, and these guys are pretty neat. Again, we need more droid variants in the future, please. The 332nd Trooper is fantastic, much better than the battle pack ones, like what happened with the helmet printing process there. And Ahsoka is really good too, even though her Leku is way too big. Overall, it's a decent set with an okay build and a couple good figures. $40 retail is too much though. 5 out of 10, the lowest rating so far. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more. Lightspeed LEGO review number 10. Z-95337. This is easily the best ATT LEGO has ever put out, and it's not even close. Inside we have space for a single driver and 7 passengers, as well as some cargo. The main gun has a seat for a gunner, 2 stud shooters, is able to be angled up and down, and rotated 360 degrees. In the middle of the body there is also an integrated handle, which is always welcome on larger models. The Spider Droid should have been a grab droid. Link to my model in the comments and description, though still the Spider Droid is good. For figures we have 3 B1s. They're B1s. Yippee! We also have 3 212th Troopers, and goddamn would they be basically perfect if it went for that stupid-ass helmet print, but I've talked about that enough on the channel, so let's move on. The gunner is fantastic, very tasty, and the long-awaited Phase 2 Commander Cody is basically perfect. Overall, it's a really good set with one just wrong side build and 3 figures that should have been better. The rest of it, like I said, is phenomenal though. 9 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts below, and like and subscribe for more.